What's up, guys? It's Apple, and holy shit, you guys really liked that last Storytime episode, I gotta say. I thought that was random filler, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so I got another one for you. And the last one wasn't even that crazy. This one's pretty. This is the first crazy story I've ever had, and probably the freakiest. So yeah, let's get started. So this was way back. Like I said, this is like the first crazy story I ever had, and at the time, my parents would work really, really late, and Facebook, but yeah, they would work really, really late. So like, I'd walk home, and they'd be gone till like 7. So to avoid getting lonely, I would like bring people over, just a bunch of random friends and stuff. We'd chill and like play COD 4 or something, and yeah, there was this one kid I invited. Well, of course, with a group of others. I like because I would just sometimes invite random kids, but of course, I'd only bring them over if I had like people I knew over. Safety first. I was a little kid, but yeah, this kid seemed really cool at first. Like, he just came over. We kind of chilled. And we would just like I said, play COD 4, play Halo or something. And like I said, he seemed really cool. But fast forward to the future, about 2 months later, and this kid was just eating up all of my fucking time. Like, I swear to God, he thought like my house was his house and shit because he was over more than I was over. And I was like, one day I approached him at school and I was like, dude, I got to level with you. I'm really fucking tired. Can you spare me a day? Can you come over like tomorrow or something? Because I just want to go home and sleep at this point. I got homework that I never get finished because you're always over. And he basically looked at me and he said no. And I'm like, what do you mean no? I was like, dude, I'm coming over and that's final. And I'm like, no, you're not. And he's like, yeah, yep, I am. And I'm coming over whether you like it or not. So I basically told him, try it. Try to get in my house when I don't want you here. Because, at this point I was angry with him. I'm like, dude, I'm done being nice to you. Don't come over. I'm tired. I'm done. Fuck off. So I got one of my other friends, but his name was Noah. And I asked him, dude, this kid's trying to break in. This kid's gonna come over and try to break into my house while I'm at home. Can you come over and help me defend it? And he said, sure. And this little break-in thing lasted about 2 days. And so he drove me home. We got inside and we locked all the doors and shit. And we basically had the place bunkered down. And he was keeping guard, and I was going to get some cokes. And this is the first word. This is the first word thing. Second, I should say, because the first one was him saying he's coming over, whether I like it or not, I suppose. But this was the second weird thing that happened. While I was going to get cokes, my friend Noah screamed, and I was like, "Dude, what is it? What's happening? What's he doing? Is it him?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Dude, what's he doing?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know?" He's like, I think he's marking his territory on your neighbor's house." So I push him out the way, and I look out the window, and there this kid is, pissing in my neighbor's front yard. And I'm wondering what the fuck is going on, because I'm like, dude, he wants to get in my house, now he's pissing in my neighbor's yard. What's going to happen? Is he going to eat me? What's going on? Now, so we waited, and then Noah had to leave, so we called his dad, because we couldn't drive then. And I still can't drive now, but so his dad came to pick him up, and he basically shooed the kid off. So that was day one of the quote-unquote assault, of the incident, I should say, make this sound all creepy and stuff. But day two, I approached him. I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "You pissed in my neighbor's yard, and you didn't even try to break in." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing that today." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I basically asked Noah to do it again, but he couldn't make it. He gave me a ride, and I thanked him for it, but he couldn't. He had to go play baseball or something. He was in like a baseball league. So I was alone in the house, and I didn't know what to do because I knew he was coming. And I was freaking out because I don't know how to respond to this shit. I'm a normal kid. I don't know how to handle this. So I see him walking down the street, and I'm talking to Noah on the phone for like a comfort call because I don't want to feel like I'm alone. So I'm on the phone with this kid, and he basically tells me while he's trying to break in, "Why don't you sneak out the back?" And at this point, he's already slamming. He's like beating the door with sticks and shit. I hear him open my garage door and like fucking try to knock the door down. And I'm like, oh shit, that's a good idea. So I'm leashing my dog up, and I have a Go-Gurt in my mouth. You know the little Go-Gurt? It's like yogurt in a little tube. I have one of those in my mouth, and I have the phone between my head and my shoulder, and I'm leaning against the back door, leashing up the dog. And I thought I had all the doors locked, and I swear to God, I did have all the doors locked up to this day, but that door came wide fucking open, and I dropped the phone, I dropped the Go-Gurt. Fuck, dude, I dropped my dog. Like, I didn't want to let this kid in. So here me and him are fighting. He's trying to open the door, I'm trying to close it, and, you know, me and my superior strength close that fucking door and lock that shit. And he's outside screaming. He's going like batshit insane at this point. And he's backing up, and he's running and like trying to like hit the door with my shoulder and shit. Like you'd see, like I can't think of a good analogy for that, but yeah, he's backing up and running into the wall with his shoulder and shit. And then after like a few minutes, I'm sitting there, I have like a knife, and he just drops to the floor and starts crying and starts asking me, he's like, why don't you let me in? And, you know, I just want to be with you and shit. I'm like, that's why I won't let you in right there. What you just fucking said. You want to be with me and you want to be in my house and shit? I can't handle this. I'm a normal kid. Fuck off. So he's sitting there crying, and like, I need to call somebody. I need to get this kid away. I know he's crying and shit, but like I said in my last video, I have very little patience for this retarded shit. So, like, I called the cops or somebody. They haul him off. And, but while I was doing that, it was kind of like how, you give a prisoner in solitary food. And, like, you know, I kind of popped the door open a little bit, and, like, you know, I threw him out of DS. He played like Pokemon or some shit while he was waiting. But yeah, so this continued on for a few days, or a few weeks, I should say. Not up to this point, not to the point where he was like crying and breaking into my house and shit. But he would come over and kind of stalk me and shit. And eventually, I got some teachers to get like what are they called, a restriction thingy. Fuck, he had to stay like 100 feet away from me. And yeah, I knew, like, holy shit, he got shit for that for like the next few years. I mean, he's pretty calm now, I should say. He still does some stupid shit, but, you know, not breaking into anyone's house. But yeah, I think that's the story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and now I think I'm going to give a channel update. I'm not sure. So yeah, be right back. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and time for a little update.
He's upstairs. I'm coming.
So I guess you can say I have kind of an audience now, which is really cool. And I always thought my videos would be stuck at like 11 views. I never imagined like 50, 60. And I know that's really small, but, you know, for a random obscure COD channel like this, that's freaking awesome. So I was thinking to grow the channel a little bit more, maybe I should start doing series, like certain videos for certain days, like Sex Advice Saturdays, Off-Topic Tuesdays, or just ramble. Storytime Thursdays, which I really hope this doesn't go up on a Friday, because that'd be kind of awkward. But yeah, you know, if you guys have any suggestions, you can leave it in the comment section, and I might try it out. So yeah, if you like the video, leave a like, that'd be awesome. Favorite, I don't even know what favorite does, but, you know, it seems really cool. Favorite this shit, share it. Even if you didn't like the video, you should still like it. That's the way to go. You should totally like it, even if you didn't like it. So yeah, if you want to see more of this, subscribe. And if I've been really lazy with the annotation shit, but if you guys want to see the last video, it'll be in the outro, maybe. I know it'll be there, but whether or not there's a link, that all depends on if I'm asleep or not. Oh, another Facebook update. Okay, but yeah. So peace, guys, and have a good day. I don't know.